Bum cells, forget the noise. The kind of attention I got within 1 month after liposuction.
What? Are you serious?
What? Sort of. It's a rebate.
Right.
Yes, it's like I said, I wasn't even fat. You need to go to the hospital and see women that actually need this liposuction. It's a complete rebate for them.
But now going to the liposuction, how has the journey been so far?
Wonderful, tremendous, easier than I even thought.
Right.
Yeah, I think they just put so much fear in people and over-exaggerate a lot of things. And I even thought there was something so serious, but doing it, I think because I realized there was nothing there, that was what even gave me the guts to speak out. And so I used to say liposuction used to be for the rich, for the very wealthy people. Right. It wasn't even for people who travel outside the country. Why would you spend so much money to enhance your body and people will now come and start? No, it doesn't make sense. So it's been wonderful. The journey has been super duper.
Where did they take the fat from?
From my back and from my tummy.
Oh, wow.
You know, women, we always have this struggle with back rolls. Right. You know that point where you have folds at your back and
tubes and tires.
I had tubes and tires. I've had 2 kids, so not like I had a very big tummy, but I had this little bulge. I used to be a very skinny person, so I wanted to go back to that skinny, fine girl that not like I didn't. Funny enough, I wasn't fat. Oh, even when I went to the hospital, the doctor was like, "Your body is okay," but I'm like, "No, I know what I want," and for where I'm going to in the show business, no matter how people want to make noise, your look, they see you before they know you. Yeah, so if you want to remain in the limelight, you have to look a certain way. For me, it was for my career and for myself. I want to look a certain way. I still want to look beautiful, young. When I see beautiful actresses in their 40s looking, I said, no, we need to maintain this body. So.
All right, so before now, you discourage a lot of women from doing this procedure, lipo and other surgeries. So what actually changed?
I have never discouraged women from doing lipo. Maybe it's just the videos that the bloggers, I've never discouraged. The only thing I've ever said in my video was, if you must do liposuction, don't do it for a man.
Oh, right.
Yes, because they're going to serve you breakfast. Because the reason why a lot of people put so much stigma around lipo is because people feel that when you do lipo, you're doing it for a man or you're doing it for us. Because the younger girls have messed up that narrative. So when you do lipo, it's as if you get one man where you want to impress. So often time when these girls do this liposuction, they go still serve you breakfast.
Dig into it. But while we do this,
okay,
you're talking about ladies and not doing the procedures for men. So far, how is your DM like? Has it been popping?
I'm going to tell you the honest truth. It sells. Bum sells. Forget the noise. The kind of attention I got within 1 month after liposuction.
What? Are you serious?
What? No. The problem with Nigeria is that we are hypocrites. That's our problem.
Are you serious?
We live in denial. Do you know the kind of, anytime I talk about anything concerning my bum, do you see the kind of traffic I get? Yeah. So how come they complain about the same thing that they don't like? No, there is, because it gives you some sort of, I call it a rebate.
Right.
Yes, it's like I said, I wasn't even fat. Okay. You need to go to the hospital and see women that actually need this liposuction. It's a complete rebate for them. And I'm so impressed, even the hospital I used, I see men bringing their wives. I'm so, yes. The last person I met in the hospital, she saw me, she hugged me, she was like, the husband was saying, it's because of you my wife did that.
Are you serious?
Yes, more light to it. People always say that after liposuction, you're not set up for 7 days. 2 days I was up, and I was awake during the surgery. So there were so many lies and so many myths that were surrounding the whole lipo stuff. Some people get to say, after lipo, will you have children? Are they touching your womb? They're not touching your womb. They're not touching your muscle. You have no business. Some people say, after lipo, are you going to make love? Well, they're not touching your private part. So you see the naivety. It has nothing. The only thing about lipo is just the discomfort.
Okay. Not
pain. It's just like pregnancy. When you're pregnant, you don't lie on your tummy, you lie on your side until after pregnancy. So after lipo, you don't lie on your, like, you don't lie with your back. Which oftentimes the best way to even sleep is on your tummy. That's the safest way to sleep. So you sleep on your tummy, you sit, you don't lie for like maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You just lie down, or you stand, you just walk around. Because they transferred fat to your butt. So if you sit, you are suppressing the fat. The fat had to, circulate around the muscle.
Right.
Like, that's the healing process. Then after 3 weeks, you start to sit with a lipo pillow, like I'm sitting right now.
No, I was going to yes. Like you sit with a pillow.
Yes, it's a lipo pillow because you have to like stretch your back. You don't have to sit on your butt. The pillow even makes it very comfortable. You're sitting on your towel. So after 3 weeks to 1 month, you're good to go with your normal life. So it's like a hub where you can, different relationship counselors are going to be here, psychiatrists are going to be here, lots of things are going to be happening here. Because I realized that a lot of people, especially men, many men don't have where to go to, who to talk to. Women, we feel vexed, we go wrong, go social media, go at mama place. Many men, once they are going through stuffs at home, they just pick up their car key and start to drive. That's why you see some men wanting to jog Third Mainland Bridge, go to the hotel, pick a show, not because they want to do it. There's nowhere for them to go to. So that's the reason why I said I didn't want therapy to just be about talk. Sometimes what gets us to depression is just that we don't relax. And in Lagos, they don't really rest. They walk. You make so much money and you don't even spend it.
Now, when you go online, you see a lot of women complain about domestic violence.
Yeah.
And they still don't get to leave their house because they feel like they have nowhere to go. You know, like you ladies could go back to your family, but they're like, no, if I live here, why should I go to my mom, my parents? It's the shame, you know, and all that. I think it's a good one. But if I may ask that, what do you have to say about marriages breaking up these days? I think it's becoming very.
It still boils as what we're talking about. People need to understand when you come for therapy, you understand that that thing going on in your marriage is not strange.
Right.
It happens everywhere. So the only thing therapy does for you is just tell you the limits to which one you can bear. To say, okay, no, I don't want this one. No, I want this one. But often things people run away from are normal stuff. I've been married before and I've been divorced. I know what I bared in the marriage before I finally said, I don't want to do it again. It got to a point whereby mine was domestic violence. But when it's still the normal home misunderstanding, it's something that can be sorted. It happens in every home. So you see people wanting to leave their home concerning things that are very, very normal. Things that they could talk about. So that's what I see therapy. You know, therapy wasn't something that was, no.
Is she okay?
Is she normal? So I started getting interest about relationship therapy when I came out from my previous marriage. I realized that I desperately wanted to share. Because when I was going through my own depression, my own marital wahala, there was no blessing CEO to talk. There was not even somebody to talk to on the internet. We didn't have all that. So I made so many mistakes. I struggled. Like, it's like you fell and you lifted yourself. I used to tell people that people think I'm controversial. I have made mistakes that the internet did not even capture, maybe before I became a public figure. Do you understand? So I see a lot of people also. What was I looking for in my time of depression? Just somebody to hear me out. I just wanted to be heard.
Oh, that is beautiful. I saw your magazine when I came in here. It's breakup
or makeup.
Yeah. Breakup or makeup therapy lounge,
yeah.
Right? So I was flipping through and I got to a part where this part I even saw this part where you have this hookup segment.
Okay.
You know, and I saw a lot of women seeking men, and like just one guy seeking a woman. I'm like, okay, seriously, what is happening? Bless you, you're based in Enugu, right?
Yes.
And you decided to open this grandiose in Lagos, because I mean people need to see it.
Yes, they are mostly online. So I'm creating somewhere whereby you can tell your clients, come here, let's have, probably you get to pay for the space and blah 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 blah. And some clients that want to see you physically, want to have that one-on-one conversation. So people end up doing Zoom. So it's like a hub where you can, different relationship counselors are going to be here, psychiatrists are going to be here, lots of things are going to be happening here. Because I realized that a lot of people, especially men, many men don't have where to go to, who to talk to. Women, we feel vexed, we go wrong, go social media, go at mama place. Many men, once they are going through stuffs at home, they just pick up their car key and start to drive. That's why you see some men wanting to jog Third Mainland Bridge, go to the hotel, pick a show, not because they want to do it. There's nowhere for them to go to. So that's the reason why I said I didn't want therapy to just be about talk. Sometimes what gets us to depression is just that we don't relax. And in Lagos, they don't really rest. They walk. You make so much money and you don't even spend it. So many men don't spend. That's the honest truth.
Right.
You need to find time to relax. Relaxation is what is called therapy. And when you relax, that's when you reflect. People don't reflect.
Alright, so Blessed, a few minutes ago I asked if you're based in Enugu. So why I actually asked that question was, why did you decide to set up here in Lagos? Why not Enugu?
Okay. I had an office in Enugu.
Right.
I set up this in Enugu.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it as magnific as
No,
this place?
no, it's not. Enugu was the starting point. I've always wanted to come to Lagos, but I didn't have the resources and the finance.
Okay.
So I started up in Enugu because I used to work with the Nigerian Police Force Pension, so I resigned because I wasn't passionate about that, so I started up in Enugu.
What year did you resign?
That was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
yeah, 2-3 years ago.